Listen. Yeah. Yes, God. Get that out of there.
Good morning, good afternoon. I don't know what time of day it is. I don't know where you're at in the world, but I hope you're feeling blessed and not stressed. It's your boy, Matty Rants. Thanks again for tuning in to another Drag Race Brazil live review. To be honest with you, I literally just finished everything, not 2-3 seconds ago. Pretty much that. Jumped out the shower, did a whole lot of stuff. We are going to lightly graze over this episode. I would be lying if I told you that I was at the tip top of energy and shape today. I am drained emotionally and physically. This has been a very long week. So I'm going to give this as much life as I can. I don't know not one single person that they played on Snatch Game. However, I can talk about who was funny and also question the judges a little bit who I'm still confused. They gave Miranda positive critiques, and then when they were doing the whole, let's talk about the girls before they come back on the stage, it was like all she got was negative comments. I was so confused. I was like, what's going on here? What is happening? I think that Untucked was really my favorite part of all of this because to be real, Helena said everything that I thought needed to be said, and Organza was right. As much as y'all don't care for her, she was right. That was a wig. That was not a headpiece. And also, what was the category? Because they said Carmen Miranda, and all of a sudden, we just talking about headpieces inspired by. What? Huh? Was that even an inspiration? That was not a good look. Okay, let's start this up. Hey, Jose, I'm appreciative too that they only did Brazilian celebrities on this Snatch Game. I wasn't asking to know anybody a part of Snatch Game. I didn't know anyone, and I was okay with that. But I could still tell the funny. It's at Matty Rants everywhere except for X, which is at the Matty Rants. There's a Linktree link in the description. If you click that sucker, it'll take you where you need to go. All of that is available in the description section with the Linktree link and all my social media places and spaces. I also do reactions on Patreon. This episode is posted currently to my Patreon for as low as $1 a month. You can watch over 390 plus videos for you to consume. And then also I do special requests via Cameo. I will send you a personalized message for you directly if you book me on Cameo. Now, as a reminder, disclaimer, this program's for entertainment purposes only, and content is not intended to malign any religion, race, company, individual, or wigs. All opinions expressed by MattyRants and program participants are solely their personal views and do not reflect the opinions of every human on the planet. No hate should be sent to any of the shows or individuals mentioned on this program, so please do not be rude. And grab your libations and strap in because Matty is a talker, so you may be here for a while. And if you feel uncomfortable after viewing this program, consume some Mattivia and have yourself a good poot. Mattivia is available at dragqueenmerch.com. Type in my name. You'll find Mattivia. You'll find Rant Pack and more available for you to wear to show your support for this channel. I thank every single one of you for tuning in today. I thank every single one of you for hitting that like button before you've already started this video. If you haven't hit it yet, smash that baby. And thanks for being here. If you want to drop a tip in my jar, there is PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo. It certainly helps since sometimes the algorithm is not friendly to me, especially for Drag Race Brazil. They'd never put these videos through the algorithm. These videos barely make 1,000 views, and it always hurts my channel every time I'm doing them. I'm honestly doing this as a love letter to those who are from Brazil that watch my channel, that when we started this, we have to finish it, unlike how I've done other shows where I've stopped it before. But yes, these videos actually do hurt my channel. So hit the like button, please. Get in the comment section and talk about this video. Drop a super chat if you can. I most certainly appreciate it. And I thank y'all for tuning in today. Let's go ahead and start this show up today, kids. I'm keeping this literally within an hour. Like I said, I've had a very long week, and this morning wasn't any better. And it was just already a lot. I've been up since 5 a.m. I did all of this in the bed today because I just could not get out the bed. I was not in the bestest of moods. I was crying a lot this morning. So I'm trying my best today to enjoy this with you, to talk about this show, and hopefully you can support my channel for tuning in for not just one review, but all of the reviews and all the lives. So for those of you who I see in here consistently throughout all of my videos, I thank you so very much. I thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. It lets me know I'm doing the right thing. I don't know about everybody else, but I need y'all to jump back onto these videos and really support your boy and make sure that this channel doesn't die slowly like it's trying to. All right. Now, Drag Race Brazil, we lost Aquarella yesterday. I mean, last week, I should say. I mean, Mama did fall in that lip sync. I mean, she purposely fell, but she fell. Okay, and that's what happened. The girls were sad, not too mad. We're going to move forward today. We get back into this workroom. We're having a conversation about what's next and hopefully things to come. And maybe we'll do a little bit better this time. Maybe we won't do better. I don't know. We shall see. Drag queen looks good. Never doesn't look good. Always looks good. I'm here for the blue suits here and all that jazz. And I'm starting to get into the eyebrow art for each and every time they step into the workroom today. But there is a maternity ward mini challenge where the queens have to give birth to random objects that are found in homes, sometimes not in homes, sometimes in garbage dumps. Listen, my favorite part of this challenge was the pit crew. I have a cough. Can you please check my temperature? Not here. Thank you. That man is fine. Listen, the ball head of I'll tell you that right now. But it was a fun mini challenge. I got to stare at two gentlemen who were twisting my knots, as you could say. And there were funny moments that I didn't recognize or had. But I'm sure a lot of people found this silly in some sort of situation in somebody's home. But it was cute. I was focused at all the wrong things. I went to the hospital for the doctor. I didn't have there to go for the baby. But their first win this season, which is sad to say because I think they should have already had a badge by now. Miranda got herself a mini challenge win, which has that's money though. You know, the maxi challenge girls don't win no money. So I'm like, you got some coin. That's good. And I'm happy that Miranda got some here, but I'm like, okay. I was like, it's time for her to get a badge. And I assumed, I was like, oh, she won the mini challenge. She's going to win the maxi challenge. Didn't happen. Now, I wanted to include the subtitles here because I think this is important for my argument later, which I know a lot of people are going to just interpret in their own way because we like folks and maybe don't like others. But sometimes we also think differently. So let's try to keep this all in one compass, okay? For this challenge, being glamorous is not enough. She talked about Snatch Game. It's like, oh, yay, Snatch Game. Now, on the runway, and I made sure. I wanted to include my subtitles. So you knew why I was on the side of Organza and Helena this week. Oh, yes. She said, we'll pay tribute to a great woman, Carmen Miranda, and her infamous headpieces. Okay? Okay? You must create your drag version of this historic headpiece. I received that. That's what I heard. I said based off of Carmen Miranda, and it has to be their drag version of the historic headpiece. Based off of, and I continue to hear based off of Carmen Miranda. Not, I need you to make a headpiece, and that's your drag version, and that's it. That's not what I heard. I heard based off of Carmen Miranda doing a historic accessory, just like da 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 da. So I assumed that they were asking for headpieces, one, but two, that it somewhat paid homage to Carmen. That was my understanding when I read this. Now, later on, things can be said differently. And that's what a lot of the queens were talking about. Like, what about this is Carmen? This is a completely different thing. So I didn't understand why somebody was in the top this week. I don't hate them. I was like, what kind of storyline nonsense is this? Anywho. Let's get to Snatch Game. Dudu and Bruna are going to be our guests that are going to be sitting. I hate what's the word the guest celebrities that they play with for the questions or whatever, right? Everyone did pretty good except for a few. But I want to ask the Brazilians in the chat this question because for me, I was confused with how the critiques went. I thought Miranda did a good job. And it seemed like they said that she did do a good job initially. But again, when we go back to the let's talk about our girls and who we think should win and who should be in the bottom, they almost were extremely negative. And then also, even for her outfit, it was too kitschy. And I was like, what? I have so many questions. So I was so confused. I was like, did I miss something? Maybe I looked down when they were like telling me that something actually was shit and it wasn't shit. But I want to say Helena, I thought was one of the best ones. I enjoyed her character a lot. The hands, the bit. She kept her accent the whole time. It was very much that. And I did love all of her jokes. Everything landed. I thought the makeup was good. I actually was surprised it was her for a second. I was like, who is that? Oh, shit. I was like, okay. You had to see the tuft of hair to catch her, but I thought she did a really good job. I thought she did. I personally put her in my top. Now, Shannon, Inez Brazil. Now, I understand a Big Brother contestant, so it's reality TV. That can sometimes be hard in many cases because it's reality TV. Sometimes people are only one note. Physically, I thought she did well. The answers, I was like, okay. There was one that was funny. Forget what it was. There was one that I was like, okay, that was a cack. But I found her physical comedy to be better than the actual jokes themselves. But I didn't think she was horrible. But I was also like, bleh, like the tongue bit. I was like, ew. Okay, Lemons. I knew I wasn't fucking crazy. I knew I wasn't crazy. Snatch Game was impeccable. I laughed so much, but for me, Miranda deserves to win. Okay. So, and I thought Helena was great. I just thought to myself, Miranda, they were laughing. They seemed to be so enthralled with the performance. Y'all saw how Snatch Game went. That was confusing. I was like, so she wasn't good, but y'all were playing with her, and she was playing with everybody else. And I was like, okay. I could be wrong. Maybe it was for storyline purposes, but I think they implied that Miranda was funny as usual, but it wasn't as good as the character. Okay, see, that's where when I heard them making the critiques, Jose, I was like, so you all are being picky if that's the case. And no shade to Helena, because I thought she was excellent and her runway was sickening. It was perfect. I love how she is an advocate and talks about her status as well as prep. And she was they gave us a PSA during this episode. I was happy. I was here for it. But I was like, damn, Miranda, they kind of fucking you over a little bit. And I still don't understand why. And I know their Snatch Game was good, but that runway was a chop for me. It was giving me a rough draft to the pilot of the beginning of an anime, honey. I was not here for it. Speaking of Dallas DeVille, Snatch Game was good. Snatch Game was good. I thought it was interesting. The way she talked with her mouth wore me out a little bit. Oh, it was the way she was with the words. It was so funny, but it was also like, oh my God, please stop. But I thought she did well. She played very straight laced with her character. So I think they wanted to have a conversation with her on the runway today to be like, you're doing good. You're not horrible. Because if she was safe, she may have went back there and had been like, what am I doing wrong? I don't know, but the runway wasn't enough for me to have you have a conversation today. I was like, girl, send her to the back. I thought her Snatch Game was good though. Dallas, you did a really good job. It was funny. Who was not funny? Right, Tay. I found Dallas funny. I just couldn't take her runway. Who was not funny to me? And I want y'all to help me with this one, okay? Why was it taking her so long Like, I, bitch, I just, I was like, you got Dallas right here doing very well. Okay. I mean, Shannon's okay, but then Helena is doing really good. But then I'm hearing, and it almost felt like Ruby was trying to take up, like what's the word I'm looking for? You know, when you want to keep talking, but you don't stop talking because you want to just hear yourself, you think no one's listening. So if you figure if you just keep going, it's gonna finally get to a point, and maybe you're like as if she was waiting for a laugh, and when she wasn't getting it, she just kept going. Because when she was speaking, and it was just like this, and we continued the point further as I was saying, and I feel like whoever she was playing, yes, this is somewhat how they operate and act. But I think she went a little too deep in the paint with it because, again, Snatch Game is about having fun. It's about having fun. And to me, she stopped having fun because she was so into, I'm gonna do it like this and I'm gonna do it like this. And it's like, no, have fun with it. To me, she looked like a disheveled Judith Light. Okay, for those of you who watch Who's the Boss, there's a time to grow and a time for love. Just a disheveled Judith Light. Okay, but I felt bad for Ruby. I wanted her to do well, but she just kept talking, and I'm like, Grad Queen is literally looking at her like, rap it, like, okay, rap it. You're still, oh, she's still going, but not in a fun way, like Jade. So, because I would have rather Ruby did that. Who was going to be Jade for a Snatch Game? Who was going to be Jade for Snatch Game? Someone has to be Miss Jade. So for Snatch Game, someone has to. Could it be me? Hello, Mother RuPaul. Crackety crack, crack, crack. All right. In the beginning, Naza was good. In the end was the apocalypse. You want to talk about someone who had it right there. And then after that, when I guess maybe she heard too many other people's jokes. Maybe she was listening to the flow of the room. I felt like she got in her head because she seemed to have the character together, even when they were doing the walkthroughs for Marcia. Is it Marcia? I feel like it's a Marcia Sensitiva. Sensitiva. I don't want to say sativa. I feel like she got up in here listening to everybody else do whatever they were doing. And then maybe the second or third joke, Lemons and everyone else listening, maybe the second or third joke, it was like, ooh, but it wasn't just like a ooh, it was like, oh no, that wasn't funny. And then it just kept not being funny. And then she just was writing stuff. And then at one point she also broke character and laughed. And I was like, sister, I think Organza did too at one point, a little like, and it's like, oh, y'all, Snatch Game, hold your characters. I felt bad for Nasa. She had all of it together and then got there and just could not perform, unfortunately. I don't know why I liked Organza's character. Anybody who has a microphone, ask Jinx once too. I always just love them having a character. See, the problem was that Maria's jokes, uh, it was like, yes, no, no, yes, no, no, yes. So there were funny moments, some dry moments, some good moments, some dry stuff. I thought whoever she was for me, I don't know why I feel like she painted and did this correctly. I was like, hold on. As a matter of fact, let me just so we can get my full reaction of me doing it right now. What kind of stuff do I have? Okay, get off of private browsing, Matthew. That's nasty. I just want to type it. Mhm. Okay. Wait a minute. Now that we're doing this, hold on. Look, now look, this is me doing extra work. Uh I'm gonna look up Narcissa real quick. I just want to see. I told you it's been a long week and I tried to get this done, but I fell asleep. I literally was knocked out. Woke up with that cat on top of me this morning. That's who Helena. That's fun. Yep, right here for Helena. Yep, right here. The hands, the hands. Okay. That's funny. Hold on. I have to see Inez Brazil now because that's gonna drive me. I feel like I've seen them on TV though. So actually, she was spot on. Wait a minute with the look, spot on. Are you serious? Okay, so Shannon was spot on with her look. No, no, no. Now I got to do it because now my spirit is calling me. Hold on, let me get this former Brazilian president. It was the first woman president. Okay, hold on. See now. Hold on. Y'all, I'm so sorry. It's been just a long week. I wish I had this all ready to go because normally I'd have pictures right next to everybody. Mm-hmm. Looking like if Hillary got in office, a good pantsuit. A good pantsuit. Now, who was Ruby Ocean again, besides somebody who talked too much? Who was Ruben? Who was Ruben Stuttered? I'm kidding. Who was Ruby again? Everybody but in the back didn't have their names listed. Their shots were so close. Hey. Hi. Hi. What do you want? What do you want? Listen, you've gained too much weight, baby. I have to stop feeding you I picked you up the other day. I said, you a heavy girl. Y'all forgive me. I'm having a conversation with my cat because I'm having to restrict his food intake right now because I definitely saw him feeling little chubbers, even though you're still adorable. But yeah, I need to stop feeding you so much. He just does a great, he's so good at begging. Like he's so good at just looking at you and just making you feel bad that you're not feeding him. He's like, Dad. I'm like, I know. Okay, okay. Okay, we needed a little bit more curl in there. The wig ain't given. This wig is it's a little. It needs some activation curl going on there. Some shea moisture. Somewhat there, close. Ow, your nails. Let go of my butt. Thank you. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. He wants to come up here. Hold on, y'all. Let me get my blanket. My don't claw my legs up blanket real quick. Hold on. All right, come here. Come on, baby. Come here. Come here. Ooh. Ooh, say hi to everybody, Mamu. Say hi. There you go. There you go. You're up here now. You feel better? You feel better? You feel better? Okay, I'm gonna let you be on my lap for a little bit. There you go, Bubba. There you go. Oh, I need attention these last 2 days. He also, when I didn't get out the bed early too, oh, he was hot, y'all. He was like, "What are you doing? This is time to feed me. It's 7:30. Get up, put the food in the bowl, and walk away. Refresh my water dish." There you go. There you go, puppy. There you go. My daddy loves you. Okay, I'm gonna feed you. Can I finish my video first? I'm gonna get you some wet food. I know that's what you're waiting for. You want the wet stuff. You're a man. Okay. On to Miranda. Labreo. Paulo Carosella. Carosella? Carosella? I feel like Caro versus Carol. Hold on, let's look him up. Don't you jump up here. You know better. My dad called me this morning. I like your cat. You know, I hate cats, man. I love your cat. He was so nice. He just walked up to me and made me feel special. I was like, oh, Dad. Is it bad that I thought that Miranda was playing a male the whole time? This is who her character was, which is really spot on with the looks here. No shade. I really did think baby girl was playing a whole nother person. I thought they were funny. I thought it was clean and it was good humor and it wasn't like overstated. It wasn't overdone. You know what I mean? Like it was kind of like, okay, it felt natural. It didn't feel like she was trying hard. So that's kind of why I was shocked that she wasn't in a better position to possibly have won this episode, in my opinion. But I'm also a fan of Miranda. So hi, Miranda, love you. Oh yeah, no, Helena was really good. Absolutely good. But I also, if we're including Runway here into like scoring, Helena was top tier. That Runway was sickening. With the reveal, I faint, I gasp, I weep, I love, I breathe. Stephanie, thank you for the tippy poo all the way out in Poland. I appreciate you, my love. Hi, Matty. Love to you and Mamu from Poland. Thank you so much, baby. Yeah, that's what my dad calls him. He's like, Chan, Mamu Chan. That's too much. I like Mamu. That's okay. You can call him Mamu because I call him Mamu. So yeah, when my dad called me this morning, I put him on speakerphone so he could say Mamu, and the cat got up, ran to the phone. I said, "Oh my God, now you like my dad more than me." I can't. Sorry, he's getting his pets in right now, y'all. He's getting his petty wet. Search you. Yes, but I thought Miranda did a really good job. Really, really good job. So Bettina Polaroid was good. She was okay. I wasn't really stuck with this one. I thought the accent was real good. It's kind of sounded like Bettina a little bit, just a little bit more, on the Horser side. The Horser side. Oh God, that didn't even sound right. Pretty good with the look. Yeah. Pretty good with the look. SRB, thank you so much for the tippy poo. You're lurking around this chat somewhere. But thank you for the one earlier, babes. But yes. I thought she did pretty good. It was pretty good. Pretty good. Listen, for what it's worth, without me not even really knowing who these people are to understand like everything, I have to say that the comedy was in the room. The only two people I felt weren't really picking up the pace or doing anything, and it was very noticeable, it would change the energy, was really Ruby Ocean and then Naza towards later in the middle end of their Snatch Game performance when answering questions. Those were the only two I was like, I don't know. I don't know about them two. Everybody else, though, I was like, seems like this is a good run. This is a good go. Hey, let go. Let go. Did you just scratch me? Are you biting me? Mamu, let go. See how your nails caught in my shirt? Let it go. Thank you. Retract them claws, young man. Thank you. Hi. Hello. Can I get this out of your eyes, please? Those eye boogers, can I get them out of your eyes real quick? Thank you. Oh, that's a good boy. Thank you. Thank you. Sorry. Okay. Being a dad. Hey! I thought this bit was funny. It was a good Snatch Game. I enjoyed it for the most part. them two threw me off a little bit, but other than that, everybody was really good, weren't they, mom? So we have a very good conversation. I hope a lot of people receive this. There is a stigma out there when it comes to HIV and STIs, and a lot, unfortunately, in our community, some people are a little bit fucking nasty and gross about that thing, you know what I mean? And they try to turn it into something that is almost weaponized and used to attack others and make them feel less than. But there are so many things that come with treatment when it comes to HIV as well as STIs, and also having knowledge is the true power when it comes to your own body, and also you reaching out to wherever you are currently at and finding resources that will help you out. If you don't let go of my shirt, we gonna fight. Now I gotta pull this all the way up. Sorry, the cat was chewing on my shirt. So when it came down to the conversation of prep and how Helena was basically discussing the whole, when they first received, when they had intercourse, and then the time frame in between, it was a 72-hour moment, but they said come back within 3 months because of how long it does take to be in your system for it to show sometimes. And then they found out that they were positive afterwards. And then also, if they had more knowledge, they would have been like, oh, I could have taken prep at this point in time, and I would have been able to avoid the situation. So it again, this is one of those moments when I appreciate when Drag Race educates us versus it turning into what's the word I'm looking for? It's like somebody says something and it's like, oh yeah, and then we're done with the conversation. No, they actually broke down broke it down. And then shout out to Miranda here, very vulnerable, open moment. So a word I've never heard this before in my life. I was educated today. I've heard of a lot of things. I knew the full conversation that was happening with Helena, but when Sarah discorded, I said, wait, what? I was like, why have I not heard of this, or it wasn't used to me? Because whenever I go every 3 months to go, get tested and everything else like that, and I've also been in classes about this, I've never. So I was educated today, and I was really happy about it. I was like, yes. It's a mixed status relationship where one partner is HIV and the other is not, and et cetera, face numerous issues, not face including decisions of what level of sexual activity is comfortable between them, et cetera, et cetera. So yeah, I was happy to hear. I was like, oh, that's what that means. And now that I have that in my, you know, wheelhouse of words to use, and I know a lot of couples who are in relationships like that. So because again, like, just because a person is positive doesn't mean that you are not able to be in a relationship with them. It doesn't mean that you can't have sex with them anymore, anything else like that. There are a lot of people who are undetectable, which again is not transmissible. So like, otherwise, etc. Like for me, that's why when we have these moments, I always ask myself, I wonder who actually was paying attention right now. This is that shit. This is especially within our community. I wonder who's paying attention right now. Because this was done lightly. This was a very light conversation on it that was actually still very informational. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. I was over here like, you know what? Okay. Okay. I was here for it. So for those that, sorry, excuse me, for, as far Viva Sus, absolutely. We have our programs out here in the States that we use for those who are in need. There are a lot of different resources. Some people think that once you are infected, it's a death wish. It is not. It is not. I used to do classes in LA with LA Reach when my friend was working there, former friend was working there. And I would be a part of those conversations with those who were young adults, some people who were living in group homes and streets, some people who just were trying to get some more information. I was one of those folks that was talking to them about safe sex practices, as well as important information about their local, like, cities and states that they can go through to find certain things for help when it comes to like protection, when it comes to, you know, just having all the right things necessary to know that you're not alone in some sort of journey, and at the same time being able to actually, you know, go out and do what you want to do, but understand what can happen, but also how you can protect yourself and also not carry that dumb stigma ass around with you. So shout out to the queens of this season. Shout out to Miranda and Helena, this especially for talking about this, but also for the editors realizing that this is an important conversation. Please keep this in. This was relevant. And I hope some people receive this information. And you may be sitting at home right now. Okay. And you're probably thinking, I don't know. I don't want to find out. No, you do. No, you do. You do. Go find out, baby. Go figure it out. If you're positive, the world's not, it's not even close to over. You're not even close to over. STIs, it's not even over. Nowhere near it. Nowhere near it. Now it's time for your next step in your journey. And for those of you who find out you're negative, okay, then, well, you keep doing what you're doing. But anybody positive should not be looked down upon. Anybody with any sort of STI should never be looked down upon. I need y'all to recognize and understand that. I find it really weird and funny when people use that as jabs and clapbacks for stuff. And then, mind you, karma can be real, but never look at it as a karma. Okay. Sometimes people are telling you what's going on with them and you trust them. And then your trust gets broken. And then now all of a sudden you're dealing with something, right? Or some people that don't even have a choice in these matters, which is why it's always important and why we have these conversations about, you know, Planned Parenthood and birth control and all these things, because there are people who are out there to take advantage of you. Not everybody, but there are some people. And when you can't protect yourself and then someone gets you, you know what I'm saying? It's like, now how are we supposed to operate here if it's now illegal to go and get the services that we need to protect ourselves? That's why we have to fight for our rights. And that's why we have to stand up for things that we believe in and stop being quiet and silent in cases like that. Okay. So I just want to be transparent with that one, is that I've sat through a lot of classes, and I've also, you know, Blake, who's a part of my panel, works in that field with making sure people have everything that they need, as well as educating folks and being a part of a program. I'm not going to express all his business, but Blake is a part of that, you know, and Blake's a part of that mission. And with all these people trying to make sure we all got the right medicine, we've all got the right things to take care of and take care of ourselves, as well as, you know, understanding that. So seriously, seriously, pull together, babes. I know woosah, you got it in this world, but I just appreciated this conversation. And I was like, I hope people who are listening to this receive it, really receive it. It's important. And I thought it was just a really great moment. Good job. Good job, ladies. Good job. Now let's get to the runway here today. Drag queen, this was an interesting outfit. I think I like the headpiece and the wig and your makeup more than the color of this dress per se. I still think you look nice. I still think you look nice. It's just a little brown in the burlap sack for my taste here, but I think you still look really, really good. And I do love this hair. I love this makeup. I think that doo-doo looks good this week. I'm getting used to the Mario Kart 8 track of hair that be going through his head. I really do like his hair. It do give me Mario Kart 8 tees, like a DLC pack. It's the doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo. Has that finally updated all the way yet? Or are we still waiting on the last update? I don't even remember. I've been playing Mortal Kombat 1. I don't even remember. Bruna Braga, I love her so much. I love her so much. It's more than likely, the lighting with the stage and the color of the dress didn't hit for me, but more than likely in person, it was sickening. More than likely in person, it was sickening. Okay. So she is everything. She is everything. Like, hold on. What was it kept, I'm trying to get the name right. Matty. Oh, hold on. I have to pull up my notes. Bitch, I was like, who is she? She is everything. I love her. I was like, oh, I'm a fan after this. It's the fact she had the shades on the whole time until, like, after the runway, and then the shades were off. Yo. Um, Kefera Buckman. Kefera. Y'all love her. I gotta look her up on YouTube. I need to see what she does specifically. I just something about her was giving rich, that bitch energy. I just loved it. I don't know why. She's normally more energetic. Really? I don't know why I liked her. Like she kind of gives. I just love she kept them shades on. To me, that was so puss. I was like, yes, queen. Yes, queen. I love it. Oh, Mew Mew. Yeah, she's cute. Cute, 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 cute. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Now, I heard headpieces. I heard Carmen's daughters. I heard a runway inspired by Carmen Miranda. So that's where I was keeping it. Okay. Headpieces. That was the thing. She said headpieces inspired. Okay. Chop. The reason why I'm chopping this, because honestly, if this was a different category, I would be okay with this. I would think this is kind of cool. If this was like Bad Girl or like Disney reverse, like instead of, Snow White eating the apple and then, falling asleep or whatever, it's like she turns into the evil queen itself. Something different than that. It's a nice look. I don't think it's the category. And then I see that's not a headpiece. That's a wig with some apples in it. She's an S&M Snow White school teacher, possibly. But yeah, this isn't Carmen Miranda. This isn't a headpiece. This is a wig. So it's a chop. That's not the category. Next up is organza. I like organza, but this headpiece, I was like, girl, are you trying to get it? She was walking, that sucker was going, wee! I said, oh my goodness. That's all I could focus on. I think the blues look lovely. It's actually very nicely done. This reads more Carmen for me. But when she was walking, I was like, girl. I was like, you must have glued or pinned. I don't know how much is attached to your scalp, but like I was afraid it was gonna fall every single time she was walking. Glad it didn't though. It's a nice look. I just I just did it. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Just like I was like, oh my god, someone help me, please. I love her. I hated that. It was just rocking. Wee. That's the whole thing. I definitely I like the look. I just I hated it every time she tipped that head. I was like, it's gonna fall. Never did. Never did. They said they liked this, and then they said they didn't like it later. I was confused. Miranda Libreo. This is one of my favorite looks of the week. What was wrong with this? I thought this was great. They liked it initially, and then they were talking about it. And they were like, it's too kitsch, it's too this. And I was like, huh? What? Miranda, I'm starting to get upset for you. I am starting to get upset. I thought the plastic food was kind of perfect. It gives camp. If compared to the others. Who? Who would we compare this to outside of Helena, where we would say it's not giving as much? This that Carmen Miranda headpiece moment. I fully receive this. Like I fully receive it. I fully receive it. I couldn't. I was like, wow. Up next, Angel Woman. I like the headpiece, like the story that it represents behind it. No, it's Angel Woman. Digimon, digital monsters. Digimons are the champions. Into Angel Woman, Digimon, digital monsters. Digimons are the champions. Ah. Yeah, I like the look. It's not Carmen Miranda, like nowhere near it. Like not even close. I mean, it looks cool. Like if she was in that one show. Ooh, what's that anime called? Where they have the person who turns into the weapon and come on, Matt. I used to love that show. Why is it out of my brain? You know who I'm talking about. It's that one show where it's like the Grim Reaper's like a part of some school. Oh, come on, it's not coming to me. Our main protagonist as a girl with pigtails, and her friend turns into Soul Eater. Thank you. She gives me like one of the people they're gonna have to fight towards the end of Soul Eater. It's a good look. I don't think this is the category, so I'm not gonna sit here and say it's terrible. It's not. It's not terrible. It's pretty cool. It's just not. I would have never. No. No. Hold on. Or now I gotta look up I thought watching Digimon after a certain age. I stayed on Pokemon. Oh yeah, absolutely. Oh, yep, absolutely. Mm-hmm. Ooh, that reminds me of another character from Guilty Gear. Do you know who I'm talking about? I want someone to make her so bad or do her drag in her drag so bad. Oh, let me get her character. Let me get the character. Hold on. Oh, let me show you who I'm talking about from Guilty Gear. I really want someone to do for Drag Race. It would be so puss. Oh my god. Where is she? Miss Mama with the there we go. There we go. That's my girl. She's my favorite to use. I main with her and my girl with the hair. I want them to do Dizzy so bad. I want them to do her so bad. She's so sickening. I love her so much. I love Dizzy. I love Dizzy. It's Dizzy and Melia Rage for me. Those are my two favorite characters in Guilty Gear, and I will beat the tar piss shit out of you if you were to come at me on some Melia Rage and some motherfucking Dizzy shit. Oh, bitch, I'm about to beat the fuck out of you. Girl. Those are the only two I can get combos with. Is that this girl which Dallas DeVille entered the workroom in? No, I think it's too long. I think the skirt she entered the workroom in was kind of short. I mean, this all looks the same. You know, a bodysuit with a skirt over it and some accoutrements. No shade, but hey. Bettina Polaroid is next. Oh, I'm telling y'all now. I'm telling you now. Where's my Amelia? Oh, I will be getting Amelia Rage look together for Drag Race, baby. I will be getting this look together. Oh, please. The whole hair, whoop, sling. If I would pay a good 1,000 and some change for that wig. I need it to be a giant blade that just comes down and the wig is perfectly styled. Oh, I think that would be so pissed on Drag Race. Okay, listen, Bettina Polaroid is next. I see and feel Bettina's Polaroid vision. Okay, I got a little Carmen from there. I also got a little Liza too, but like young Liza before the pills Liza, that kind of Liza, right? A little, cabaret showgirl tease. I love that there's pictures included with this. I kind of liked it, DW. I like the pictures were included. I thought that was cute. I think the headpiece is really like great. I'm like, oh, this is cute. It's a camera. We got some feathers up top. The pictures are perfectly cascading right around. They're also including the outfit too. Yeah, I liked it. It was okay. It was good. I think I just was more enamored because it felt personal. And I was like, oh, look at Bettina. She got her pictures up in there. Why didn't they like this? I actually like this a lot. I wouldn't have said Carmen Miranda, but actually I wouldn't have said Carmen Miranda, but I think this was great. I like the graffiti on it. The jean look with the paneling in it. I was kind of gagged. You know, she made this. I thought this was great. I thought the headpiece was fabulous too. You could tell it's where she was from, giving how the houses sit on top of each other. The hat fell. Okay, but look at the jacket. Like, look at the jacket. It's so good. Her makeup was beat. Everything was done. I was shocked. I'm like, I know Snatch Game was bad and that lip sync was interesting, but like, not Carmen, but it's a great fucking look. And I was just like, oh, this is very well done. I hated the hat fell, but I didn't think it was the worst thing to ever happen. It wasn't like, oh my God, my hat fell. She picked it back up. It was fine. We moved on. It's not like a wig fell off. Annabelle. She loves Sasha Velour. I can see Sasha wearing this. Yeah, I actually could see Sasha wearing this. This is giving me Manhattan down the street. No, I'm just playing. I'm playing. It sound like Alaska. Oh, goodness gracious. Helena Maldita. This was everything. This, I knew immediately it was Carmen. Carmen down. Okay. Shit. Ooh, it was the reveal for me. I was like, ooh, that's right. That's right. Show the skirt. We got the it was the prep, the sus, earrings on top of it too. It had a message that went with it, the red representing for like World AIDS Day. I was over here like, yes, ma'am. Her makeup is severe, honey. Woo! Look at how she did this eye underneath with the jewels to cut. Ah, it's in the hair, like oh. But we all knew who this was. We you told us the categories Carmen Miranda. This is it. Like very referential. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Best outfit of the week for sure. Oh, for sure. Mm-hmm. Close. Close. I was moved. Moved. Let me tell you something, Shannon. Let me tell you something. You be shocking me in these runways. The eye was our condoms? Shut up. Hold on, I have to go back. Oh. Oh, that's everything. I love this so much. Cause like not even to call it in, but like as Brazil as this is, this gave me Mother Africa. This gave me early America days with slavery. It gave me many different feels of Black women or dark-skinned Black women having or working and doing and washing clothes in the river, whether it was at a time when it was, you know, not under oppression or other times when you were free, right? And all this, it took me to so many different videos. I immediately was listening to Erica Badu. You know the video when our sister was basically washing in the river, right? It got me to The Black is King when Beyonce did Water, and then that whole video bit. There were a lot of different places this took me. And it was all great, but it was very emotional seeing this. And I think that Shannon, I appreciate you with your messages on the runway. Girl. With the exception of the one that you had to make, which I still want to ask questions because you said you didn't sew and it somehow was made. Like, you bring a lot to this runway. And then you served it too. It was this. Oh, that took me out when she went like this. I said, oh, Shannon. Shannon is presentation. Shannon is presentation. She got mouth and she backs it up. Presentation. She is so good at it. And mind you, look at the clothespins, the basket work, the small details, the 2 tiers in the skirt. I was like, okay, girl. I said, okay, this was a lot. I was here for it. I love 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 it. Keep doing you. Tops and bottoms of the week. Tops. It's almost like a mixed bag, really, but because some people was, we don't like this, but we like that. But in reality, the tops were Helena, Miranda, kinda, and Dallas DeVille. Bottoms were, I don't even want to say it. Bottoms were Naza, Ruby, and Shannon. Because the Snatch Game wasn't good for Shannon, they said. Ruby, we know. Naza, we know. Dallas is up there in an outfit that does not even receive the category in a top position because their Snatch Game was great. And I'm going to keep that same statement. Look at everyone else's outfits. There are 2 up there that look out of place, and it's Naza and it's Dallas. And that's on that. Like, she killed the Snatch Game. She did a good job, but I just was like, I get that you more so wanted to talk to her about doing well and for that to be something that is needed, maybe an uplifting moment for her, but it also is going to set up storylines for the queens in the background that know better, that are going to be like, girl, that was not even the look. And I feel Greg even knew that too. I feel they all knew that and was like, well, it's going to be good TV in the back. Because I don't see it for me. I think her Snatch Game was great, though. That outfit don't have not a goddamn thing to do with it. Listen, Organza and Bettina were safe, and so they were all saying, well, Helena better win this week because we already know her outfit was the best. Da, 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 da. And as they come back and start talking about themselves, when I tell you, I love Mama Maldita activated. I love her activated. I love her activated. Activated. I love her activated. Ooh, when she's feeling her shit and she's not feeling it, she's the one. Be nervous because she broke it down. And I'm like, Dallas, you can't even say nothing because she spoke nothing but facts. Like, and she's in, mind you, if she wasn't in a cute look, we'd be having a completely different conversation. But it's clear she was the category, and Dallas is over here. Well, I'm just here for the judges. That's fine, but let's talk about it. The judges liked it. That's cute, but let's call it what it is. I think it's funny. Please tell me y'all caught this. It's so funny. Because it started out with, and Dallas got good critiques on her Snatch Game. Did you hear the next question? I think it was Shannon, but what did they say about her outfit? Hold on. That's what I knew. I was like, oh, I know exactly where this is going. They said she got good critiques on her Snatch Game, but what did they say about her outfit? Organza in the confessional, a fallen angel. Where is Carmen Miranda, girl? Like, that's the category. Like, okay, what are we doing today? And I see what they were doing. They weren't trying to go in, but what she was stating her point, it's like, before you think you're gonna walk away from this, Helena said, you look like an anime character to me. I said, yes. Carmen Miranda is all about a headpiece. Oh, you know how to do play by play with the subtitles, but there's also a silhouette and a concept that you have to follow to make this go through. But the category was Carmen's daughters. Yes, Selena, I had to do the whole thing. Not Pokemon's daughters. I was not prepared for Pokemon's daughters. She could have said Sailor Moon sisters, Dragon Ball Z aunts. I didn't care. Once I heard Pokemon's daughters, I was done. Can you imagine if that ends up being a soap that someone does Pokemon's daughters? Then she proceeded to go, you could have worn a mermaid skirt. Now, this is when I was like, ooh, not her telling her what we could have done with that shit on your head. I couldn't believe she said that. Look at everybody that even Naza couldn't hold it in anymore. It was like, because you have to think about it though. Helena, like, think about it though. The way she's saying it, she's not like yelling at her. She's not being nasty or venomous about it. She's just being very matter of fact. Like, I hear you, but let's not do this today. This was the category. This is what you gave us. I'm just telling you. Now, if you wanted to do that, you could have done this and that and the other versus that. Very direct. It wasn't like, you look terrible, you're trash. Just, I'm sorry, sweetie, this is not the category. You did good at Snatch Game, but this ain't it. And if you wanted it to be it, this here. It's Miranda cackling. It's Naza trying to hold it in. It's the other people on the couch talking about, then you would have mixed the angel concept with Carmen, which she was trying to tell her, you could have still done this and it'd been more Carmen. Mario, she was happy until. Exactly. It was not an attack. She was giving her a note. And it was funny because you could tell everyone in the room agreed. Like, yep, that's not it. Shocked her in the top. Your dress was not clear with the theme. Bitch, Miranda was out of there. Miranda was out of there. She was like, yes, get her for me. I only need to impress the judges are famous last words or famous last words before a top 4 not to win the crown. I am so happy we didn't walk away from this wig. Because they were like, Nazla, what about you, sister? Well... Oh, well, no, this is the headpiece. No, it's a wig because the apples are separate from the wig. So they asked for a headpiece. They didn't ask for a wig. I said Organza got her foot on that baby's neck. Let me tell you. Not soft kitty, warm kitty, little ball for Mamu. Yeah, because my dad's saying Mamu Chan's weird, so I prefer Mamu when he says it. Because he says it like a 75-year-old man would. Mamu. She said, look, mama, lacking. Thank you for the super chat. Oh, goodness gracious. I mean, she's sitting. Let's not get into the hairline just yet. She sat down, the relaxing. You know how sometimes the people want to move things to the side a little bit, unless it was looking like that on stage. You know what I'm saying? That we could have an argument here. I'm trying to be a little nice about it. But yes, it was Organza's face when she was like, "Girl, that is a wig." Listen, you know when you paint your face, you lose some of your gestures with your eyebrows. But if you know something hit that hard that your face can go through your makeup, I can't do it. Poor Nazda. Why are we saying poor Nazda? What do you mean? What? These people are grown. There ain't no poor nobody over here. She can handle her own. Hey. Hi. Do you want to come back up? Huh? Yeah. Okay, come on. You can come back up since you're going to do all that. You are too big. Okay. Back up we are. We're back up again. Oh. Your nail just caught all of my chest, baby boy. I'm gonna put you back down right here. Ooh. And it was the bone too, right here. Oh, what a sharp sting that was. That lets you know I don't scream in pain. I just that's what happened. Ooh. That's what happens. Ooh. Ow, that hurt. It's okay. We're getting your nails clipped this week. We are. I'm also following someone's suggestion of clipping them when he's like just waking up or like right before bed. So yeah, because I need to make sure his nails are clipped because I know he's also like, Daddy. I just get so nervous because he's so sharp. Alina wins again. Shout out to Alina. I think that's 2 wins for her. Work. Top contender. Can I be honest with you? Y'all know Organza was my pick to win the season, but I would also completely be here for a Maldita takeover. I would be completely here if Alina won this season. I would. I love her so much. I enjoy her. She's funny without trying too hard to be. There's a lot of like vulnerability there. She's very open. Like I felt like we've gotten to know her a lot this season. I'm a big one. Oh yeah, Organza and her. Yep. I like her a lot. Her and Organza are my 2 favorites personally. Shannon's actually one of my favorites too. Miranda's the favorite. Yep, them 4 right there. Those are my 4 favorites. Alina, Organza, Shannon, and Miranda for sure. Don't you dare. Because when we get off camera, you're about to be talked to. Talked. Did you feel that shit? He jumps, foot catches the entire cord, everything on the table. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, having a cat. That is actually the most accurate description. It's been too much love with the cat and me. No. You had to see that because that's what I deal with off camera. When he hops up, I'm in the middle of a libation and I'm over here toking it up, playing a video game, and he'll hop up in the middle of the game and knock down the TV and then be like, jumped off of the table, like, I didn't do anything, and then goes to his room. Like, what? But I love him. I love him so much. There's things still falling. Mama. Oh, God. Okay, let's move forward here. Alina wins. Miranda doesn't again. I hate that for her. I want her to win so bad. It is all that. Annabelle, right? Like, see, he don't go for the bigger TVs. He goes for the smaller TVs. Like this one here, my monitor for when I'm doing my work. And then sometimes he'll try to hop up on the Vizio little smaller TV in my bedroom when I have nature stuff on, because that always draws him in. The bottom 2 is Naza and Ruby Ocean. I feel bad for Ruby because Ruby wasn't really giving this bottom position for quite some time. So this is sort of like first run. And then for Naza, it's like, okay, the girls were already given the you're young, you don't know as much, show us, show out kind of bit. So I was like, okay, this is going to be interesting. Now, I didn't like what Ruby was doing. For me, Naza won 2 times for me. Actually, 3 times. I'll give you 3 examples of why I felt she won. For one, there was a wig reveal, and it wasn't bad. It was actually good. That wig seemed heavy, though, because when she was throwing it around, I thought her neck was gonna break a couple of times, but that wig reveal was cute. The second one is she wore those heels, or excuse me, those shoes, the platforms that don't have heels in the back, and was still dancing. That's 2 for me. 2. 2. And the third reason is that when I watched Nas performed, it seemed like it actually fit with the song. Nothing against Ruby Ocean. I'm sure they're an excellent performer. I would like to see her do a ballad. Something about this, and I'm gonna do it for you. I'm gonna do it for you. Something about, like, you would have thought Ruby was in church catching the Holy Ghost. This is Ruby to me. Hold on. Show my arms muscles here. I thought I was watching a floor performance on Dragula. I didn't know what was going on. I was like, baby, why is she? Why? I I thought she was doing. I thought she was performing. We are living expectations. We are home. Maybe a ritual or something. Maybe the pits of hell were going to open up. Look at Ruby. You're telling me that song gave us this? Nah, pimp. Nah, I love her down. She's like, I'm doing my own thing. I don't do dips and splits and all that. I said, yeah, and that would have been cool to not see those things either. But you're going to have to do something that gives the tempo of the beat. Because right now, it looks like she got arthritis. You got little bunions on your toes. Your feet are fucking hurting. You're asking God, why me? It's giving, that one lady that was walking in the crowd with Jesus and wanted to touch his hem because she had leprosy. But she was a whore. So they were like, nah. And it was like, ah. And then she was like, ooh, I'm going to grab him. And she was like, no, who the fuck touched my coat? It was me. What this bitch say? Oh, it was you. Ooh, she pretty now. That's what happens when you know God. Amen. That was the Bible in a short version. Next week, we'll talk about Sodom and Gomorrah in my point of view. No, I thought it was a completely different performance. God bless her. God bless her. But yeah, Naza won that. Naza won that. Did. I love that y'all knew what story I was talking about for those of us who were either forced to or enjoyed going to Sabbath or Sunday school. So we also saw the little cartoon too. Remember those cartoons? Not VeggieTales, but like the actual Bible cartoons where it looked like someone did give a fuck about actually making people look like Jesus and Mary and Joseph and Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. Can you imagine having that as your name, Abednego? Shadrach is cool. Meshach, I can hear for Abednego. Oh my God, going to school. I heard she bend over, ho. Man. Oh my God, what a fun name, Abednego. It just sounds like it's going to be for many other things, but a bending and a go. I love Ruby too. I'm going to miss Ruby Ocean. I'm going to miss when she's in her confessionals and she is just so expressive with how she talks and so into what she's doing. I think she's a talented seamstress. You made this outfit. They should have gave you way more time for this, Ruby. It was a good look. It really was. So never stop sewing, never stop creating, never stop doing what you want to do and what you love to do, because there's talent there, baby. Now I'm going to tell you this right now. You may not be a dipper or a splitter or a front cartwheel or a back round off or an aerial kind of girl, but you're going to have to get some steps in there, sister. Take a couple Zumba classes. We need you for up-tempo numbers. We do. We need you for up-tempo numbers. Sometimes the smallest of bodies cannot explode in the biggest of places in an up-tempo situation by doing what looks like a stigmata routine, okay? I love her down. And the way she had to take Nas's clothes and throw them to the side just so she could get a clean shot of walking away, bitch. But I hope you will be rich and highly favored the next time we see you. But hey, shout out to Ruby Ocean. I liked her. She was good TV. She was fun. There were, she got close a couple of times, but unfortunately, we lost a little bit of the ocean today, just like we are losing the ocean right now. Please make sure you do not dump any harsh chemicals, trash, or anything that you know belongs in the trash in the ocean. The ocean is literally full of living organisms and things. Please stop destroying our ocean. Thank you. Bodies of actually all bodies of waters, pond, lakes, streams, rivers. Stop it. I don't understand how we as a human society have forgotten that literally everything comes from the earth that we are consuming. Meat. What are they eating? Grass. Where is it growing? Earth. Water. What do we need it for? To live, to drink, to exist. There's oxygen literally. Like, what are we doing today? Sorry, I was watching some documentary last night and I was getting so angry watching so many things and like the deterioration over 50 years. Like, can you imagine being a scuba diver, going in the ocean and seeing nothing but beautiful oceans of corals and fish everywhere? And then 50 years later, you go back down there and it's completely desolate. Nothing. Coral, when you see it's white, that means it's dead, baby. like it's literally dead. Like it's just there. Like it's so sad. There's invasive species issues. There's so much going on. Protect our wildlife, protect our earth. Please. Please, for the love of God. This is why I don't watch documentaries sometimes, because at the end of it, I'm like, I'm angry. Things are happening and no one's doing anything. Shit. I think I still give money to Planned Parenthood and I still donate money to wildlife organizations, I have another $5 that leaves my account every month for Save the Ocean, some sort of fund I'm a part of. I need to start posting that more often so y'all know what things I like actually put my money into. And I want to save the earth. It's dying. It is. It's like this summer, it was hot, but not like hot because it's summer. It was hot like the ozone layer is gone and we're all frying. That's not normal. Not normal. Let me find out that we're getting pulled closer to the sun each and every year. But yeah. I always donate to ALS. That's how my mom passed away. Oceans, wildlife, HIV/AIDS research, as well as for funding when it comes to needing supplies for people who need testing and this, that, and the other. And then what's my other one I just talked about? Planned Parenthood. Boom. So yeah. I need to start doing lies, ASPCA too. Whenever I'm at PetSmart, yes, I do hit the dollar or the $3. Every time I'm in there, I'm like, oh, I gotta pay. Because I remind myself if I'm going to go buy something from Mamu, I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna have to do that. Like the little things, little small things count, right? Small stuff. Like you're at there, okay, do you want to give back to this? Sure. But also make sure it's a legit company and not something that's funding like political campaigns, because a lot of those fundraisers sometimes are they're dressed up that way and they're really just funding people to run for office, which is really fucked up. But anywho, where am I going? I'm so used to talking for 2 hours. This is why I'm just starting to talk now. See, I got up. Listen, I gotta go. Thank y'all for tuning in today. I actually have to work on the Chucky stuff for tomorrow and also get some other things done for this upcoming week. I'm trying to be a little ahead of the curve so I can have some time to myself. I'm also trying to go see this Exorcist movie tomorrow, but I'm not sure if I'm going to go see it yet. I haven't decided. Lord knows don't like that demonic stuff, but I'm also like very intrigued to see how this story goes because I've seen all the Exorcist movies. So I'm like, oh, I might have to watch this. But yeah, listen. Give yourself a hug for me. Give yourself a pat in the back for whatever you're doing today, tomorrow, the next day, whatever you're working on. I hope it works out for you. Whatever projects you're going through, I hope you finish them. I hope whatever grades you're looking for in school, I hope you get them. And whoever you want to love you, I hope they love you back. And if they don't love you, that you'll love yourself even more than they ever could love you, babies, okay? I will see you tomorrow for an edited review. I will then see you again Tuesday. I will not be filming anything for Monday. I will see you then again Tuesday. My hair is fucked up this whole time. Oh my God. But yeah, love y'all down. Please take care. I'll see you for the next one. And I appreciate all the support. Thank you for the tips. Thank you for the super chats. And thank you for being you and being here today and being a part of my internet family. I'll talk to you later. Bye, everybody. Mamu. Mamu.
Listen. Yeah.